It just makes me feel really good to know that there's a lot of people in the world that are like this.
Today was truly inspirational. It was everything that I really needed to hear.
Great motivational speaker, always pushing us to do better.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you guys. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Okay. So every single day for the rest of my life, until they come out with a cure or I get healed by God, this disease is going to continue to progress. So I'm always constantly having to figure out ways to adapt and adjust to different challenges, to different adversities, to different situations. And that falls in line with everyone in this room, right? So I like to say that, you know, we all have a wheelchair. Everybody in this room has a wheelchair. Mine is visible. Everyone else's is invisible, right? Different things, low self-esteem, low confidence, right? Limiting beliefs, depression, all type of things. So I want to ask you today, what's your wheelchair? What is your wheelchair and what does it look like? But by showing, let me see what the room is like. I grew up with a poverty mentality and a scarcity mentality. By show of hands, did anybody else grow up like that? Right? How many of you, by show of hands, have ever heard your parents say, you're gonna get a kick out of this one, turn the lights off because you're wasting electricity? Right? How about this if you live in Florida? Close the door because you're wasting air. Right? But he said something that I thought was profound, and he has a book called Be Obsessed or Be Average. Phenomenal book, I love it. But he said that how many people have woke up at one point or another in their life and said, man, I gotta make this money. I gotta make this money, right? And he said that we're thinking about it wrong because the money has already been made. It's already printed. All we gotta do is figure out how to go out and get it. So that's why he wakes up every morning and he's like, who got my money? Right? So we can change, right? And that's just a small, paradigm shift of our thinking. The capacity has to be increased because guess what? The life's demands are gonna always be pulling at you. Family, kids, spouses, boyfriend, girlfriend, job, everything, right? Is gonna be pulling for your attention. You have to be able to increase your capacity. That's the only thing that separates successful people from unsuccessful people. You know what the greatest soft skill is? The most important soft skill is teamwork. And you have to force that thought to submit under your will. And it's hard, right? Because we have, right? We get temptations, we have those negative thoughts, they always try to infiltrate us. But that's where the high level of awareness comes in, and then you just have to immediately counteract that with a positive thought. And again, it takes time to be able to develop that, to implement that, to practice that, but it's doable, right? Because even me now, negative thoughts hit me sometimes, and I fall into it. Right? But it's only for a brief moment because I have a high level of awareness. So when I see that I have like a little attitude or I'm moody or I'm snippy with my wife or with my kids, I'm like, well, wait a minute, where's this coming from? Like, why am I feeling like this? And I check myself real quick, or my wife will check me real quick. Right?
My name is Evan Ferrero, and my experience today everything was great, man. I can't say enough good things. Being around not only just a team that has a like mind, but to have people to come here and motivate you through their experience, that it's not just about up in the mind, but doing work and progressing every day. It just makes me feel really good to know that there's a lot of people in the world that are like this, and that, you know, the journey, it never stops, and it's all about just positive mind, keeping people around you that are good, and then just, you know, keeping it moving.
Okay, so today was truly inspirational. It was everything that I really needed to hear. When he said there's no cap, and I feel like I've been putting a lid on top of everything that I do. It was just perfect and got me truly emotional because sometimes we just need a leap of faith.
What's going on, guys? This isn't my first time seeing Jose speak. He's a great motivational speaker, always pushing us to do better and do greater as we could, all right? So I advise you guys check them out. Thank you.
Show up with a PMA, right? Positive mental attitude. Show up with an attitude of gratitude. Be thankful that they're giving you this opportunity. You don't have to be here. You get to be here. I don't have to be here. I get to be here with you guys. See, again, it's a small shift in our thinking. If you think differently and you think positively and you think with a purpose and goal-driven, with vision, I'm telling you guys, your life can change forever.